When it comes to show-stopping booths, LG has it down pat. I'm here at CES 2019 at one of the biggest booths in Central Hall. This is LG, and I don't know if you remember last year that LG had that walk-through canyon of OLED TVs. Well, they one-up themselves this year because take a look, this is the waterfall. It is an epic sight. There are 268 OLED TVs all the way in an array from the ceiling to the floor, and they're curving and bending and the light is undulating. It's quite an experience. There are mirrors on either side, which makes it kind of look like you're in a massive kaleidoscope, the Twilight Zone. It's just epic. Just take a look at some of this incredible imagery you can see right now. This is the one that gets me every time. It's super crazy. And of course, it's all about the sound too. If you can hear it, hopefully you can hear it through my microphone, it's booming. It's all about the scenes of the desert, the fall, waterfalls of course, the waves and light. Okay, let's go on. Now the demo's over, let's go back into the LG booth itself. There's a lot of stuff here, so let's go through it. First up, when you walk in, what you're gonna see is LG's next showstopper, which is of course, the Rollable OLED TV. There is a wall of them. It is like 5 of them in a row on either side, and they're just rolling up and down and up and down all day long, all night long. These look pretty epic when you can see them all side by side, and they're also going up to different levels too, so they're staggered. So the ones on the end are a little lower, and then they go up to a higher look in the middle. Of course, because the TV actually lets you roll it down to a little segment, so it has kind of 3 views. You can either have it fully closed, fully up like you can see here, or it rolls down into a little segment so you can see details like the weather and change between apps. It's really cool seeing them all roll in one unit like this. I don't know how many times they're going to roll up and down in the entire show, but it's probably going to be in the thousands, if not the tens of thousands. Okay, so now we've seen some TVs. Let's go and check out some washer dryers and some clothing solutions. So over here is what's called the LG Styler. Now this is the actual unit itself, but this is kind of like a see-through to show you what's happening inside. So it can fit like 3 different coats, give them a nice little clean and a steam. You can also do a pant decreasing system or crease it in the correct way. I'm not a dry cleaner, so I don't know anything about how to press clothes, but this machine does. And then we also have a moving hanger, which is, I have no idea why, but I guess it's to get the creases out of the clothes. It's really cool to just watch it anyway. Obviously a lot more washer dryers here in the LG booth. And then we're going to walk a little further down because LG is all about the OLEDs, all about the big TVs. We've seen the rollable TVs. Try not to walk into people as I walk backwards. In the rollable TVs, and of course over here we have the rest of the OLED range. That 8K 88-inch is right here. This is the next big one from LG. And this year, LG's also decided to make it in a smaller 65-inch size as well. That is on show at the LG display booth. And I think if we walk around here, we'll see the 75-inch of the nano cell TV as well. So this is another size too. LG also does phones. Who would have thought? LG V40 is right here on the display. And the other thing that I want to show you are the robots. Yeah, come over here. We have some robots to show you. Because who doesn't love robots? So last year LG had a couple of service robots they were showing off. They're a little bit more fully fledged this year. Right over here, let's take a look. The Chloe robots. And they're just showing a couple of demonstrations about everything they can do, from being a porter to take your bags up to your room, or even a cart to take in goods and services and all sorts of supplies to your room, say if you're staying in a hotel. There's so much stuff here at the LG booth. Stay tuned to CNET at CES 2019 for lots more of the latest technology.